Hello, everyone, and welcome back. Today we are looking at the Y-Tii Ugly. This is another off-screen ship. This is typically another ship that is used by the downtrodden or those that are like pirates and stuff like that as well. Okay, so the Y-Tii Ugly uh, was built by replacing the standard engine package of the Y-wing starfighter with radiator wings and ion engines of the standard TIE IN starfighter. The laser cannons from the TIE replaced the ion cannons on the Y-wing's turret, and the TIE's sensor package replaced the Y-wing's missing sensor array. The ship was one of the more common ugly designs, thanks to the fact that the Y Wings and the TIE fighters were two of the most common ship designs in use. It was neither fast nor more. If I could speak tonight, it was neither fast nor maneuverable, but it was comparatively durable and packed a punch. In a way, it combined the strengths of both fighters, having better shields and weaponry than the TIE IN starfighter, and better engines and firepower than the Y Wing. Whereas the opposite can be said about the TIE Wing. So, looking at the design here, um, this is all completely from the Pirates and Privateers book. This is another patchwork starfighter. We are looking at a ship that is roughly about 10 meters long, has a crew of two, has a cargo capacity of 110 kilograms. So I'm going to say roughly about maybe 220 or so pounds. Consumables enough for 1 week. Maneuverability, like it said, it's not the most maneuverable ship. It is a 0D. So in game terms, it is not a very good ship in that regards. Space, it's only a 4, so this is not a very fast fighter. Trying to push all that weight of the standard Y-wing with some small ion engines doesn't work out very well. In the atmosphere, though, because of the Y-wing or the Tie Fighter wings on it, it does get presumably a little bit more lift, so it can go roughly about 800 kilometers an hour. Has a hull of 4D, thanks very much to the Y-wing base of the fighter. It does have shields of 1D plus 2, so we still are getting the shields from the Y-wing. Its sensor packet um, looks to be okay here. We have passive sensors going 2 kilometers out, a scan going 4 kilometers out, a search of 6 kilometers, and a focus of about 300 meters. And it has two laser cannons coming from the TIE fighter. They are fire controlled, so they shoot together. Has a 2D, a fire control of 2D, I'm sorry. And that's pretty much on par with our standard setup, and a damage of 5D. So it's not a bad little fighter. Really needs a little extra help here in the speed and maneuverability, but as a resilient ship to kind of keep things going, and that it does pretty good. It does kind of hold its own there. Um, I think it's going to be one of those ships that you could easily get behind. You could kind of get behind it and shoot it up, or possibly you could quite easily just outrun it and just kind of leave it in your dust. Um, let's see. The cannons are on the nose, so when we look at the picture here, that was originally penciled in, it does look like there's something on the turret on the top here, but obviously I'm guessing that that's not really anything of any consequence really. Um, because the only thing it's really shown is the laser cannons and that is sitting on the very nose of the fighter where the ion cannons used to be. So, um, still, it is a resilient ship. Um, I think something that you might see a little bit more common if you wanted to throw it out there as a downtrodden pirate vessel, something to kind of go up against. Has some pretty good possibilities here. It is a little on the dangerous side, though. I mean, with a damage of 5D, it is going to be a little bit dangerous to whoever's fighting it. And with the hull and shields, I think it's going to be able to take a little bit of a punch as well. So, um, as far as someone actually giving it out for characters to run it, um, I don't think it would work out as good as you might hope because we don't have a hyperdrive on it. So if you did hand it out, you're talking about it's going to be for someone that's going to be stuck in one system. Um, I mean, you might be able to fly from like a planet to a moon or to another planet in a system, but it's going to take some time, and you may end up using that entire week of consumables. Um, but it might be something to do. Um, it gives you a little bit of possibilities there, but all in all, I think it'd be better off to say give it to some pirates, something that'll take a little bit of abuse, but um, if you really needed to, you could always quick escape and just get out of there. So with a space of 4, it's not going to be able to keep up with most fighters. Most fighters having a space speed of, say, I would guess at least a 7. So this is really going to be on the slow side. A space of 4 is really going to be keeping up with the bulk freighter. Um, we just had the Nebula B, and I think that was at a space of 4. Um, so something slower, something meant for you know as a support, but not really as a starfighter. So, and with that being what it is, that's all I really have for you today. Thank you so very much for listening to me as I bring another ship that's not commonly seen. I hope you're enjoying the series, and we'll see you in the next video.